Hello everyone, Daniel Yuck here. Thank you all for tuning in today. I appreciate you. Today we are diving into the letter H here of our basic graffiti lettering series. And within this series, we go ahead and break down how we can go about creating and getting inspired to create our own custom graffiti letters. Now, this isn't designed to make us the best graffiti artists. The point of this basic series is to get us comfortable with thinking of the idea and getting it down. So that is essentially the point, is to learn how to create our own letters and get comfortable with the idea of creating our own envisions. Now, with that being said, if you have any questions about anything that you may see or hear throughout this video, I'm going to encourage you to drop a comment down below. Rest assured, I'm going to assist you in the best possible direction. With that being said, let's dive straight on into this. For me personally, I like doing the letter H, and I'm going to begin where we always begin to spawn the inspiration. Or for me at least, this is how I go about spawning inspiration. I'm going to begin with doing some basic writes here of the letter H, and then I'm going to go ahead and proceed to actualizing them. So as you see, here's a very simple but decent looking H, and that is going to be capital letter H. And then for lowercase letter h, I can't do too much with it at the moment, as I do want to keep it basic, but we will get into more advanced lettering later on here. So for this demonstration, I'm actually going to stick with these two, as I do like both of these capital and lowercase letter h's right here. I'm going to begin with adding a new layer. I will also make more in-depth reviews on Procreate and how to use Procreate, so be sure to stick with me and stick around. Hit that subscribe button for me and ring that bell as well, as I truly would appreciate your support. So the letter H, I'm going to start with the capital, and where I began with this letter H, I know it happened pretty fast, but I began with this line, I came over here, and then I began with that line. So it was 1, 2, and then 3. I'm going to kind of want to follow that flow, and it's the same thing for any letter. Once you get it right down wherever you began, try to kind of begin in the same way so the letter can flow in the same way that the right did. So allow me to start here, and I'm going to just bring a line down like so. And then I'm going to bring another line around over here, and then loop it around. And then from here, I'm going to, for me though, this is a little too slanted that way. You could keep going should you choose to do so, and then see what results you get. Or you can take it from the top. I don't really feel that it matters. So for me, I'm not really digging that letter H, so I'm going to take it back from the top. I'm going to go ahead and start here. So what I'm doing is I'm finding out what I do like, I'm finding the flow that I don't like, and then I'm going to come over here, just kind of wrap this around like so. Very simple. And then the last line right here, and then the same thing, we're going to loop it out. Now this H is something that I'm much more happier with. It is a little bit complex, but it's still on the basic end, as all of the lines are just simply round and bubbled there. So allow me to proceed, and I need to remove all of the excess that I don't need in here. So by doing that, I'm going to just simply start removing what isn't necessary or what's not needed here. Then I'm going to do the same thing right here. And this would be, if you're using paint markers, you'd be painting over. If you're using pencils, you'd be erasing. You get the idea. And I'm also going to make an in-depth series where I do this with pencils, so for those who don't have iPads can still approach it. And I'm going to show you all that, how I do it with pencil as well. So be sure to stick around for that as well. A lot of good stuff coming for you all. And then I'm just going to remove these last areas right here. So then here I'm just kind of just tuning up my letters here to my liking to make them a little more consistent, cohesive. But overall you can see here that the H is essentially completed, and it's a decent looking H here. All I have to do now is add my shadows and my fill-in, and I'm essentially good to go for the next letter. Shadows are simple. Kind of just bubbling them around, following the edge there. Like so. And then the inside, just gonna do the gray that we do for this demonstration, just to kind of demonstrate a fill. So you can see we have the capital letter H, in which I'm fairly happy with. It's not a bad H, it's nice, it's presentable, it's decent. Moving on to the next one, I'm going to do a lowercase h, and we're going to use the same approach as well. So I'm going to begin with the back of the H where I started off originally on the lowercase. Like so. And then from here, that's too big right there. Very straightforward, not difficult at all. I could even backtrack, rewind. There we go. And then here, like so. So that's the lowercase h, and then again you just want to add your shadows. And we are going to also get into coloring and detailing and all of that as well. Right now we are just doing the basics of the basics, so that way we aren't overwhelmed. We get more comfortable with the idea of just creating and getting things out from idea to paper. And we add that there. So there we have it. These are the upper and lowercase letter H. Allow me to organize them. So here we have the upper and lowercase basic letter H right here. Again, I do hope that I'm able to help you get inspired to create letters on your end. I do hope that I'm able to help you in a better direction in any way, shape, or form. Please keep in mind that this isn't series, or this isn't a course to become the best graffiti artist off the rip. This is more so to get comfortable with the idea of coming up with ideas and putting them down on paper. So that's really the point of this basic graffiti lettering series. If I didn't touch base on anything specific, or if you have any questions about anything that you may have heard or saw throughout this video, please, I'm going to encourage you to drop a comment down below. Rest assured, I will do my best to assist you in the best possible direction. I also have social medias all under the same name as this YouTube channel. I have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok all under the same name. I would truly appreciate the support on there as well. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for me and ring that bell, as I'm going to be bringing more videos like this for you all. Thank you for tuning in yet again. You have a great day.